Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl. Today we're gonna do a makeup tutorial. I hate to call it a tutorial. It's basically going to be me playing in makeup. I kind of want to fall in love with makeup again, so this is what today's video is going to be about. And I know people don't watch makeup tutorials anymore. Quite frankly, they are kind of repetitive or boring. So I appreciate you clicking on this video. But yeah, you know what, we're gonna try to not make today's videos boring. I'm going to do a random topic generator so that we can have something to talk about. So my brother actually told me about this and I was like, you mean that exists? So topic generator, I'm Googling it right now. So you can just generate random topics and talk about them. So let's get started before we make this video super long. You know, we don't like those either, do we? We're gonna start with this very dirty primer by Makeup Forever. It's called the Hydra Booster Step 1 Primer. It is a hydrating primer. So I'm not gonna use too much of it, just in the areas that I get dry, which is around here. And I am going to add a little bit to my forehead because I get super oily there, but hydrating my oily areas help control the oils. You know, that makes sense. Moving on to foundation. Foundation is the same foundation that I've been using for a while now. The NARS Longwear Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. That's the name. I am in the color Macao. I'm in between colors. However, in the summer, when I'm out in the sun, I'm a little darker. Macao works perfectly. And I really love the coverage of this stuff. So good. So first thing that was generated is, what was the best birthday wish or gift you've ever received? Okay, now this is gonna get me thinking, best birthday gift. I have not been celebrating my birthday for the past decade. I don't do anything special. I don't want to do anything either because, if you don't know, my father passed away January 10th and my birthday is January 19th. So ever since he passed away, I don't celebrate my birthday anymore. It just doesn't feel right. I'm just not in a celebrating mood. So I don't celebrate. I know he wouldn't want that. However, I just don't ever feel like celebrating. Ever since I met Bay though, he's been making it his life purpose to get me to celebrate a little bit. Let's get started. Actually, you know what, we're gonna get to talking and we're not even gonna do our makeup. By the way, we're gonna be doing the most neutral wearable makeup, I guess, because that's what I do all the time. And I'm actually filming a bunch of videos today, so I kind of want to keep my makeup neutral anyway. So one of the best birthday, or one of the first birthday gifts he gave me was a day at the spa. And it's funny because he knows me well. I love anything self-care. I love being at the spa. I love being pampered. And that was the first birthday gift that he gave me. And I thought that was super special. And I still remember it because I told him I didn't want to do anything. I told him I didn't want to celebrate. And he was like, okay, if you don't want to do anything, that's fine. How about you go to the spa? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. It was super cute too because he planned it all out and he basically surprised me. He dropped me off and was like, I'm gonna pick you up. So I guess I didn't have a choice but to be there. But anyways, yeah, that was the best birthday gift, I guess you could say, I've ever had. Let's move on to concealer. The concealer that I'm using is Born This Way Concealer Super Coverage. I really like this actually. The coverage is insane. You're not lying. What was the most overhyped place you traveled to? I don't travel very often, so that doesn't exist in my world. Everywhere that I go is hyped. I am gonna say though, I went to Cancun last December and girl, so much fun. So much fun. And that was my first time going to an all-inclusive vacation though, so that's probably why. I probably should have asked you guys on Instagram to submit some questions, but you know. How has the education you received changed your life? Okay, wow. Okay, so I went to university for biochemistry, and then before that, obviously, I did my high school in the States and finished my high school in Canada. So I went to school for biochemistry. At the time, I didn't know what else to go to school for, so I did that. But in hindsight, I probably still would have gone to school for something sciencey because that's, I don't know, these type of things intrigue me. I like research. However, at the time, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I feel like I would have enjoyed now. I just have a, different mindset now when it comes to education. So yeah, I went to school for biochemistry, and I would say, yes, it changed my life in terms of how I think, how analytical I am, how I like to understand things. I don't know. I think it was a really good program to do. It's just I don't practice it, obviously. I don't do anything in the lab. I think that it really helped me being more analytical person. All right, so we're gonna move on to contour a little bit further with this Huda Beauty contour. It's super dark though, so I gotta be very careful. This is the color Tentour. It's a contour and bronzer cream. I just feel like things can go south real quickly with this. Maybe I should use a different brush just in case I need to do some damage control. Let's use this dry beauty blender. It's super dark. You see that? Okay. Tap it where I want it to go. And then blend. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, because the contour is a little harsh, I am going to use a warmer one. This is by e.l.f. I've had this forever. It's probably expired. But anyways, let's see, what else do we got? What random question can be generated around here? How often do you check your phone? An unhealthy amount of times. All the time, honestly. You know how like the experts say, don't check your phone in the morning or whatever. It's the first thing I do in the morning. I check my phone all the time. It's an obsession. But at the end of the day though, you know, Instagram is basically like work for me now. YouTube is work and it's on my phone. So I check it all the time. How often do you help others? Who do you help? How do you help? Okay. All the time. I mean, I just feel like I'm always helping people. Especially like at home, I'm always doing something for Bae. I'm always doing something for my mom. It's gotten to the point where I had to like, you know, prioritize myself and my wants, because what I would do is prioritize everybody else's wants before mine. So I got to a point where I was like, okay, no, I had to go to therapy about it. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a people pleaser, but I definitely enjoy doing things for people around me, because at the end of the day, I would, and you know, imagine they would do the same for me. So yeah, I do it all the time. What is it? Who do you help? Bae, my mom, family. Well, now it's kind of like I've gotten my circle really small, so I only help family. Not only, but you know, my circle is pretty small and I really enjoy it that way. So it's, if I'm helping someone, it's likely someone in my inner circle, which is family. And how do you help? I mean, I don't know, it depends on what they're asking me, you know, what they want. It really depends. How are we looking? We're looking pretty good, right? All right, so I think at this point we can powder ourselves. I have the Laura Mercier. I got a little sample last year, and girl, you wouldn't believe how long this sample is lasting. And I'm looking here, it says that it's valid for 12 months, and I'm pretty sure I am getting near the 12-month mark, so I should probably bathe in this. What makes me nervous? New experiences makes me nervous. Or failing at something makes me nervous too. What is the strangest movie you have ever seen? You know what? Just recently, Bae and I watched A Quiet Place. I think that's the name. A Quiet Place 2. We've seen the first one last year or whatever. And I think it's such a weird concept. It's an interesting movie. I think the first one was better than the second one. In any case, it's a very interesting movie. All right, so I have the Huda Beauty palette. This is what it looks like. Honestly, I've been using this straight for the past month. Ever since I got it, that's all I've been using. I also brought with me Juvia's Place. This is another favorite of mine. Look at all these beautiful neutral colors. I may use this one because I haven't picked it up in a while. And then I also have the Jaclyn Hill 2 palette. This one has some nice colors though. And you know, I'm trying to stay away from colors. To answer the question, theoretically speaking, I would like to be rich with my true love. But if I had to pick one, you know what? This is hard. I hate to say it, but I would rather be rich. I'm saying it. Being poor is not fun. I've been poor, okay? I've had nothing. When we were in university, y'all, I was broke. And it was not fun. Whatever. I'm picking richness. Listen, I could be in Dubai. I could be in wherever and still have fun. If you're broke and you can't do nothing with your true love, what does that even mean? I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette with the color called Homeboy if you want to follow along. Honestly, no one cares about these particular color that you're using for your makeup, right? That's what I've learned. This is pretty. Can you, I don't know if you can say it. Own personal health. You know, being broke, not finding true love. What else? I think it's just like watching your loved ones die. To me, is something that hits me very deep. Or also just not being able to help your loved ones, because I want to be that person that is there for my family, there for people that are close to me. Like I always say, I want some of the things that affected me as a kid to not affect my kids. For example, I want them to accept their natural hair. I don't want them to feel like their hair or their skin is something that will hold them back. So things like that. This is the P. Louise base primer. I should have used it. I didn't, but I'm gonna put it on top of the eyeshadow that I already put and see how that works out for me. Okay, hopefully it works out. What's the fanciest restaurant you've ever eaten at? I ate at Riviera. It's a restaurant here in Ottawa, and girl, it is so shishi. It's almost too much. I think my plate, literally, I think I had like a scallop. It was 2 scallops and like a little salad under, and it was like $70. Whew. I don't know. I say I want to eat at these luxurious restaurants, but I don't know if I can afford it. Actually, I know I can't afford it. Okay, now we can go on with this gold eyeshadow that I wanted to use. What song always puts you in a good mood? What, Cardi B? I hate to say it, but I love ratchet music. If you follow me on Instagram, you know this. I love me some good ratchet music. It's not everyone's cup of tea, you know, and that's okay. We don't all have to like the same thing. I love me some good old ratchet music. If not, I like, you know, hip-hop or anything that has a good beat. It's the beat that gets me. It's not even the wording. It's not the message. The beat will reel me in really quickly. Do you have any siblings? I have 2 brothers, no sisters. I've always wanted a sister. All right, moving on to what? Eyeliner, I guess. Yeah, let's do eyeliner, lashes, because we fancy around here. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? I unfortunately check my phone. Honestly, 90% of the time I would check my phone. Lately, I've really been trying not to do that because, you know, all the experts say if you want to be productive, don't do that. But I check my phone in the morning. I need to concentrate. Let me do my eyeliner and I'll be right back. For my lashes, I am using this one by Sephora. I actually been really liking the Sephora lashes. My first experience with them was earlier this year, and I got the one that I got was out of stock when I went to repurchase. But I really like them. They're just very feminine, if that makes sense. I like how they flare out, and I also like how thin they are. So it's not very bulky, it's not very thick, and I really appreciate that when it comes to lashes because some of them can be very like heavy on your eyes, and I don't like those. How often do you binge watch? How often do you binge watch shows? All of the time. If I find a show that I like, I will binge watch it. Especially if it's on Netflix or if there's like healthy seasons that are already out. Oh, those are the best shows to find. This is why I binge on animes, and I can't even open this. I watched a video not too long ago on how to put on lashes, and I think it was Beat by Deb. I think that's her name. She's on Instagram too, and she is the one that literally taught me how to put on lashes and put them on properly. Basically, first of all, I use the clear glue, and not only does she put it on the lashes, but she also line her eyes with the glue. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the secret to lashes that will not disrespect you. Just baking a little bit under my eyes, you know, just a little bit. What else we got? If you open a business, what kind of business would it be? Oh my God, who did this? Who sent that? I have no idea. Oh my God, you guys, I've been thinking about this for so long. I really want to open something. I really want to like have my own thing. I want to not depend so much. What the hell? I want to not depend so much on working with brands, etc. These brands really want to devalue us. So I've been thinking about this for so long, but I don't know. I'm just not. If you have any suggestions, let me know, girl, because I could use your help. Okay, so we're gonna wrap things up, and then I'll be back to show you the final look. Actually, I didn't show you what I'm gonna use for my lips. I am gonna use Fenty Honestly, I've been really loving Fenty Unveil, and then I may just go on top of it with hot chocolate. No one wants matte, although matte can be a vibe, but I kind of just want to do a glossy lip. I think I'm going to layer Mauve Wives on top as well. And I mean, I think we're done. Boom, there we go. Makeup done, hair done. We look good. I love me a nice neutral look, and that's exactly what we did today. Let's not make this outro super long, but I hope that you like. I hope that you're doing well. We are in August of 2021, if you can believe that. All right, well, have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.